Mikey Williams is arguably the best freshman in the country, and a lot of people know this kid for his ability and skills on the court. But there's a side of Mikey Williams that no one talks about. It really goes without being said that Mikey Williams is one of the most famous high school basketball players out there. I know a lot of you might not know this, but Mikey Williams has more followers than 12 of the Los Angeles Lakers players. And I'm sorry for laughing, but that's just completely crazy to me. He's just a freshman in high school. But not only does he have a ton of fame, he definitely has the game to match it. However, we all know this. I don't have to say too much about his game, and for this video, that's not what we're going to be talking about. It's actually something other than his game that sticks out a lot and nobody talks about it. For a kid who has as much hype as Mikey Williams, he also is very humble. Now, I really don't want to see a lot of comments of, oh, well, do you see how cocky he is on the court? That don't matter. He's just being confident in his abilities on the court. I'm talking about what he does off the court. Right after Mikey Williams dropped the triple-double, all of the students in the gym were chanting his name. And that's normal. A player has a good game and everyone starts chanting his name and that player goes home. There was an entire news crew there, 3 photographers and a ton of kids just trying to get in line to just see Mikey Williams leave the gym. After Mikey Williams did a very brief interview and took a couple photos for the photographers, listen to what happens next. Now, before what I tell you next, I just want y'all to think about it. This guy just played an entire game, just did an interview, took photographs with people. He's completely tired and he just wants to get home. But before Mikey left the gym, he took pictures with all of the students and kids there and even signed autographs. And his coach even goes on to say this: most guys that are popular won't do this with the kids. He also added to that, quote unquote, he's the people's champion. And trust me, I get it. You're probably listening and you're like, yeah, so what? He took pictures with kids. That's what he's supposed to do. That is just one instance of many stories. This happens on a regular basis. And the crazy thing about this, Mikey, he's used to it. The fame has actually been around Mikey and building slowly every year. And Mikey even said this in an interview. At first, it was a little overwhelming. Now I have tunnel vision. And I get it. Some of y'all are still like, yo, he's supposed to do this. Why are you saying this? I don't think you guys quite understand that this kid is receiving an absurd amount of hype to only be a freshman. I hate to even make this comparison, but the only hype comparison we can make to it is when LeBron James was a freshman. And it would be very easy for this kid just to be like, yo, I'm not taking pictures, I'm not signing autographs, I'm just going home. I mean, just think about it. Would you get a big head if Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James were following you and commenting on your Instagram post? I definitely think almost 95% of the people watching this would kind of get a big head if that happened. But for Mikey Williams, he doesn't let it get to his head and he just continues to be humble. And when asked about having LeBron James as a mentor, he goes on to say this: I know I can go to LeBron if I have any questions or anything. He gives me a lot of knowledge and I just learned a lot from being around him and seeing how he carries himself. You could very easily make a case that Mikey Williams is more famous than half of the NBA. And someone very close to Mikey went on to say this in an interview: it's a circus, but he's been in the circus for 3 years now, so it's easy for him because of the people around him. And when Mikey was asked how he handles it, he went on to say this: everybody asks if it puts a lot of pressure on me, but I don't have a lot of pressure because this is what I want to do. He also added this, quote unquote, not for the social media purposes of it or anything like that, but this is what comes with part of my plan. And a little fun fact to throw in there, Mikey Williams was actually homeschooled most of his life. So maybe that has to do with why he doesn't mind the attention, because he really wasn't getting a lot of it at one point. And if you think Mikey Williams just gets attention at games, well, you are very wrong. A reporter asked him about what it's like going in public and he said this: I don't even go to the mall no more, referring to the picture requests are very overwhelming. Sometimes I just want to chill. And you were probably like, yo, I wish I was him, I wish I was getting all this attention. Well, the thing with Mikey is, in the picture request, he doesn't say no, so that's just so stressful. Mikey Williams never turns down fans who ask for a photo, no matter where it is or what he's doing. And if you are wondering why he's like this, it all goes back to a vow he made to himself 2 summers ago. And what happened was, he was at an EYBL game and an NBA lottery pick turned away fans at a Peach Jam for pictures. For those of you that don't know, Peach Jam is a tournament, so basically what I was saying was the NBA lottery pick turned down fans while he was at the game. And the crazy part about this story is that he didn't even turn down Mikey Williams. Mikey just saw it and it motivated him to always take pictures with fans. And I want you guys to just think about that. That was nearly 2 summers ago when no one was asking Mikey for pictures. And it's very easy to say before you get attention that you're going to take pictures with everyone. Then once you get it, it's really overwhelming and you change your mind. But for Mikey Williams, he has not changed his mind and demeanor, and he stuck to his basic roots. And to me, that is one of the most impressive parts about this kid, and it has nothing to do with his overall game. I could tell y'all so many stories about where Mikey Williams just stayed after games just to take pictures and sign autographs, but I would be talking for days. Long story short, Mikey Williams is just an overall great kid and humble person, not only on the court, but off of it. So, will Mikey Williams continue his ways of always taking pictures and taking time out of his day to spend it with fans? Or will this fame eventually get to his head and make him change his ways? But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Join the family and hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.